Hey guys, welcome back to the Hate Me Love Me podcast. Today's episode will be about our school experiences and everything, and because everyone's going back to school. But yeah, let's Oh, I have an announcement. Happy birthday to Aunt Jackie. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, happy birthday,
love
Aunt
you.
Jackie.
Hope you have a wonderful week. Or a wonderful day when you're watching this, or whenever you're watching this. Could be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But yeah,
Any day of the week.
amen. Bless you all. Let's start this pod.
Start the pod.
But yeah, so this week, bro, I was playing games with Chachi and Jessica. I was playing Fortnite, and bro, like while playing with them, we're driving, we're destroying a bunch of people, and then like while on that drive, bro, I was reminiscing about middle school. What are you laughing about, bro? It's like a serious conversation I'm trying to have with you right now.
That's not serious. We're playing Fortnite. It's not that serious.
Oh, either way, bro.
What's
For the people that care.
understand?
For the people that care, I was playing Fortnite, and then while on the long drive with Chashi's and Jessica, I started reminiscing about my middle school days, and like about how in middle school I used to grind all the time on that game, bro. I sucked, but I grind on that game, bro. Like I sucked so bad that when I played with my friends, I'll be the support. I'll be the guy with the med kits and everything. I literally had no guns, bro. Probably one pistol maybe, but I just had a bunch of med kits in my thing. So like whenever someone went down or something and they need it, I'll pass it on to them. They carried me, bro. I think I got like 7 wins with them.
Recently?
Oh no, in middle school.
Oh, middle
Like
school.
that, yeah.
Oh.
Follow the story, bro. Come on, keep up.
Stay with us.
Oh, because you said the beginning. Okay, yeah. All right, sure.
Yeah, but like but that game came out, bro. Like when I was in 6th grade, like around that time. But,
One
yeah.
would say it was a Fortnite.
Oh my goodness, bro.
But yeah, that game came out like when I was in 6th grade, bro. It was pretty crazy.
Fortnite.
And like it got me thinking like everyone going back to school and everything, but me going back into college. I was like, bro, my first day of like middle school, bro. Was like, I think I was nervous. I want to say I was nervous for my first day of school in elementary. I mean, middle school.
It's such a dramatic shift, but yeah.
Yeah, cause you really think about it, you were in elementary for what 6 years, 7 years, right, or something like that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
in elementary for 6 years, bro.
7.
That's crazy.
Yes. 1 through 5.
And
pre-K and kinder.
And if your elementary has pre-K, you're in there
You
for.
didn't skip pre-K,
for-
kinder?
No, 6. It's
No, it's because I went to San Fernando Elementary for pre-K,
Oh.
and then for kindergarten I went to Haddon.
no.
I don't know why they did that with me, but
That's right.
yeah. And then from then on, I was in Haddon all the way to 5th grade. But yeah,
Oh, that's right. You didn't go to San Fernando, huh?
I just said I went to
Damn,
San Fernando
that's
for
crazy.
pre-K, bro.
No,
just
but
said
like
that.
elementary, like we did.
Like being diehard fans. Yeah, I wasn't like.
I
that.
know diehard fans. The only one is your family that stayed in the whole San Fernando Tigers. But
Yeah.
anyways,
But my middle school, bro. My first day in middle school, bro, was nerve wracking. Is that the right word? Nerve wracking. Nerve wracking, right? Yeah, that's the word, right? That's the word.
Nerve-wracking, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was nerve wracking because like I mean you're in elementary. Like I said, you're in elementary for like a long time, right? And then you go into middle school where like you meet all these different people. You start meeting different people and everything. Not everyone from elementary go there, bro.
Oh,
Like
sorry,
not
it's
everyone
bothering
from
me.
not everyone from elementary go there. So it's like it's pretty nerve wracking. How did you guys
Yes.
feel during your first day of school?
From
middle
elementary
school.
to middle school, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't remember.
Dude, I had
That I
a lot
don't
of
remember.
first day of school.
But I also did have a concussion my first.
No, but like during like middle
had
school. I mean,
a
if you
lot
remember.
of first day of school.
Well, middle school, I
thinking
feel
about
like-
it.
being a middle school teacher, I feel like middle school is a big turning point for a lot of kids. Like even for me, I think that's where I developed my own personality and stuff, like what I wanted to be like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cause I for sure had my imaginary wolf pack during that time.
You know,
No, I'm talking more like you.
You're the
That's
alpha.
what you.
That was
you-
my personality.
You're the alpha.
You were the alpha?
I was the alpha.
His
I see your-
for his imaginary friends.
See, for me, it was more skateboarding and stuff like that. You were either like skating,
Yeah.
that, or sadly, because where we're from, you're getting
You know-
into that gang life, like
Oh,
gangsters.
Yeah.
And then you also had that's when all the jocks
WSB.
became to be born.
I think it was. I think I had a personality before I went to middle school, and being that I wasn't so accepted, that kind of like hid parts of myself
Mhm.
in middle school. But because middle school's a blur. Middle school's terrible.
Yeah,
I
think
had,
it
I had
makes-
fun in middle school.
I hated
I had my
middle
fun.
school, bro.
Cause like in middle school, kids, I think a lot of people don't like middle schools because like you realize that you don't really like need to do much in there. I
There's
mean,
a lot.
not until like your last year, where
get what
Oh,
you're
so your
saying.
last
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
like
Because
your
you
last
kinda-
report
you kinda
card is
go-
what matters
yeah.
in middle school, bro. You literally
To be able to
your
go to high
very
school?
last report card.
I guess, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like you care a little less about the education, it's
Yeah.
more about the growing.
I think that's why some people.
I don't think it's
some
like that nowadays.
students-
I think it's a little different nowadays.
It may be, but at Pacoima middle school, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like.
You're getting a point A and B. All right, well, how about this?
Honestly, middle school is probably the last time to be a kid. Thinking about it now.
Yeah, but then those kids
Because in
want to
high
grow
school,
up so
in
quickly.
high school, you have to make sure you get good grades to actually get into like a good.
But
Yeah.
but I think
college.
that's what it is though. It's like that middle school year is that in between that deciding factor of, and obviously of course where you're from and all that plays into it, like into what's happening in your life, right? But how you said, I think it is the last time for you to be a kid, and these kids don't realize that, and they just want to like I want to grow up. They want to start doing
Want to be part
like,
of gangs?
Yeah, well, yeah, where we're from,
WSB.
sadly.
Shout out.
But yeah, that's another story.
We
for
were never
another
part
day.
of gangs.
Yeah, we weren't. wasn't
We're
that
not-
thing.
We're not a part of that life.
Oh yeah,
But
I mean,
it
we
was
did-
not a
we did
real
have
gang I was
friends.
part of.
Seen
we
Mario,
did have
you
friends
know?
I had friends that did choose that lifestyle.
Damn, bro, I had friends. Too,
So
bro.
yeah, well,
had
not.
no
well, I
friends.
hope
Oh,
you had
I
friends.
thought you were just saying like,
Oh,
you're the only
no.
one with friends. I
No.
thought you were just
No.
saying that. My
I
fault.
was like, yeah, I had friends too.
Yeah, dude.
Let me go down,
Jeez,
bro.
You know what?
Wow, you
That's
just
why I don't
you
speak.
took me back to middle school, bro. Wow.
But yeah, no, middle school is definitely a lot of turning points in your life.
It is weird. Middle school's a weird time.
It's the times
Yeah.
where bullies become bullies, and
Hormones are developing.
They're
you
going
know?
crazy. Yeah.
so. Well, what about that? What was your guys?
Awkward
Well, first
time,
before
man.
we go to the next thing or transitions to this next thing, what would be your advice for that? Those kids in middle school right now that may be struggling with those life changes or
Advice?
stuff that's going on.
Have your fun. Have as much fun as you can before going to high school. That's what I would say.
Don't be sorry for being yourself. That's the best advice I can give.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And then when you gotta go bathroom, go bathroom.
People are gonna make fun of you. Yeah.
Bro, I have a story for that. I'll tell it after you guys
Okay.
see your advice.
What were you saying?
I was like, people are gonna make fun of you. Just don't let it get to you. Always be true to yourself. That's the best
Yeah.
thing.
Just be yourself, man.
Yeah, don't let the bullies take over your life, and not even just your life, but don't allow them to put so much pressure on you. Enjoy what you're doing and enjoy that time while you're there. You know? But yeah, your
Yeah.
story? How about you peed yourself?
Oh no! I almost worse.
Oh.
All right, so
What's
I
worse than you peeing?
was in class, right? 6th grade, literally 6th grade. So my first year of middle school, right? I think it was like towards the end of 6th grade. I don't remember much, but I remember I had to go bathroom really bad, right?
Mhm.
I had to go number 2. You know, I had to release myself, and then
That's good.
I raised my hand, and my teacher was one of those teachers like oh, you can't wait 10 minutes for the bell to ring. She was cool, but like she was one of those teachers.
Yeah.
And then I raised my hand, and I asked her, "Hey, miss, can I go bathroom, or may I? Oh, I'm sorry, not can. May I go bathroom?"
Yeah.
And then she's like, "There's only 15 minutes left of class. You can't wait that long." And I don't know why I said, "Yeah, I can," right? I said, "Yeah, I can." Right, I'm waiting there. My friend is like distracting me, bro. I'm trying to hear him, but at the same time, I'm like, bro, I have to go, bro. I'm grabbing my stomach and everything. And I told my teacher, hey, miss, I gotta go real bad. Like in front of the class, bro. I was like, I gotta go real bad. Can I go? Because if she said no, I was probably gonna run out of the classroom, bro. And she said, yeah, go. And then
Keep yourself.
no. I made it to the bathroom, right?
Pooped yourself.
I went to the bathroom, right? I ran over there, bro. I booked it. I know for sure some of my classmates probably see me run to the bathroom, bro. Cause where we were sitting, there's big old windows. So and we're right next to the bathroom.
He gets out and then you see like the window.
Just someone just booking it. But yeah, I booked it. I made it to the stall, right? I let it. I made it. I'm happy and everything. But right next, I didn't check for toilet paper.
Oh.
So there's no toilet paper in the stall I'm in.
No.
So I was like, oh shoot, what do I do, bro? Like I'm butt naked. Like I have to move to another stall to go get some other toilet paper, right?
That's sad.
So literally what I did was exactly what I said. So
You risked it for the
I opened the
biscuit.
stall, and unfortunately across the bathroom there's just one classroom there that has like their door slightly open. So I was like, oh dude, I hope I don't flash anyone, bro.
Why is the bathroom door open though in the first place?
Because if anyone has to go in like me. Plus I think they like lock.
They lock, I think.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, the teacher, I think the way the angle was though, the teacher wouldn't have, or the class wouldn't have seen me the other way.
Buck news.
But I seen them though. So I'm like, oh shoot. So
Someone's seen, bro.
so quickly.
Someone's out there.
If you could see them, they could see you, bro.
If someone's
Oh,
stories out
I never
there
thought of it that
that
way.
they seen
So
a kid
someone,
one time
like,
in class.
I swear.
Their middle school story is, yeah, one of my first days of 6th grade, I seen a boy naked in the bathroom. Like, what?
Oh well, I mean
That's
either way,
crazy.
thank God there was no one in there.
Oh my god.
And then I ran into the other stall, the right of me, because I think it was in the handicap one. I think the biggest one.
That's messed up, bro.
Yeah.
And then
He's taking away perfect stall.
Sorry, bro, I
from
had
a
to go.
person with disability.
either way, I went into to one of the
Wow.
smaller ones, and then there was a toilet paper there. I was so glad, bro. And then yeah,
Well, that's crazy. That sounds like a middle school story, to be honest.
that's where I defined myself.
Chaos.
In the bathroom. I don't know. Alright.
Whatever it takes. bro.
Weird flex, but okay.
But yeah, I mean, yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
what about your
Uh.
transition? There's how you said there's a lot of people starting school who have or already started school. What was it like transitioning from the 8th grade middle school years to your freshman year of high school?
High school.
Like, how do you feel that? Like that, I think I remember a little more than. I feel like that was more impactful than my elementary to middle school change.
Well, elementary and middle school is pretty like daunting though, because like you go from having like one teacher
Yeah.
your whole like the whole school time, and then you go from having like 6 different teachers, and you have to go like 6 different
I mean,
periods.
in sixth grade, I had only 2 teachers, cause I guess that's how Pacoima Middle School worked or
Oh.
something, for the 6th graders.
Oh.
Yeah, it was only for 7th and 8th where you have 6 different. Cause I remember my 6th grade, I only had 2 teachers.
Don't remember that.
Miss Johnson.
No,
Miss-
for
Miss
us?
Montes.
Yeah.
I had 7 teachers still, or 6 teachers.
For 6th grade,
Mm-hmm.
I remember having 2
I
teachers.
don't remember.
Maybe
I
other
honestly
people
don't
did.
remember.
Maybe other people did.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Or technically 3 with the PE teacher.
Well, let us know how your middle school experience was down below.
Yeah. But yeah,
But
that wasn't
middle
even the
school-
question, no?
Yeah,
Wasn't
no.
it?
Middle
Transition
school,
from
yeah.
middle school to high school?
Well, that's why I was ready into
Yeah.
that,
Oh.
and then you guys continued. I was like, okay, I'll let you guys go, but it was
Hey, my fault.
it was cool. From middle school to high school, I think it's you're already kind of used to that schedule and stuff. But I think the biggest thing, there's definitely like more groups and cliques in high school than there was in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in middle school there's their own groups and stuff like that, but they're more wider. They're more bigger groups. Whereas in high school, it's like you have the football players,
Yeah,
you
the
have the
baseball
baseball players.
players.
It's really cliche, but the cliche is real. Like every time you
Yeah,
see
I
it
feel
in
like it
movies
is,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. I mean, they play it up a bit, like a lot. Obviously, they over exaggerate, but like it's very much like that. But it's not like everybody doesn't intermingle with everybody. Like I know me. I'm a social butterfly. So like I talk to like different people from different groups. But it wasn't that bad, honestly. I think high school was pretty cool because like I was already coming in with friends because I was practicing football already, and football we practiced before the actual semester started. So I already had my football friends and everything, and that was cool. But for classes and stuff, it was a little more weird. Cause like I'm getting to know those people, and I was in a program called Puente, and it was all about like creating community like with each other and stuff like that, and like intermingling with each other, and that was like really, it was weird to get into for some reason. I don't know why. I think because I just didn't like class or school and stuff like that, so trying like to develop relationships with those people
Same.
a little more harder, you know.
Same.
But yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that was the opposite for me. Like, that was a whole opposite experience. Because the people that we went in school, like the people that I was close to, they ended up going to places like Kennedy, San Fernando, somewhere. And then I went to the new school that just opened up, Chavez. And then it was more of the kids, like, I knew who they were, but you know who they are, but you don't really kick with them.
Yeah.
Like, it was just people you knew. Oh, sorry.
I'm just kidding.
My
Yeah,
bad.
I know.
Like, you just knew them by pass by because you had them in a class or something like that. And,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you talked, but it wasn't like friendships in middle school like that.
Yeah,
And-
it was like, let me copy your homework.
Yeah, let me copy off your homework real
Yeah.
quick, and I'll let you copy mine next time. But next time never came.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But yeah, it was more like that for me. So it was more like, and I didn't even know what school I was going to till like, I think it was like 3 days, like the Friday before school started, because I was supposed to go to Kennedy originally, and then we ended up showing up at Chavez, and Chavez was like, yeah, we have a recollection of you being here, and then I went to class. Teacher didn't even have me on the roll sheet. They didn't have me on the roll sheet till Friday, later on that week, Friday. And I was getting phone calls all week saying that I was supposed to be at San Fernando or Kennedy and that I was not showing up, that I was absent. Yeah, bro.
That's
It was like,
crazy.
so I was at all 3 schools.
That's crazy.
So yeah, that was insane. But yeah, so I didn't have friends like that going in. It was more like learning how to like be that social butterfly, because I wasn't really outgoing as it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the group that I landed with George, and it was Alan, and then from there just blew up to the group that we have. But yeah, that's why I think it's different.
You know, I can't even say what
Yeah.
the first friend I made at San Fernando
So first,
High School.
I can't. I know for sure I
remember.
can't because.
I do remember.
Well, maybe me.
I do remember.
No, because I know for sure I can't because I already knew people that were going to San Fernando, so I already had them. So, but I don't remember who was a new friend I made. Maybe if I think deeply about it, I probably do, but I don't remember who.
I remember it was a guy named Eric. He's really cool. I still talk to him every now and then Angel. His dad used to give me rides and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. I met that guy for the football. But those were the first 2 friends I had at high school. Obviously, during the years, as the years developed, it like sort of changed. I don't know. I think I just find myself being that person where like always like it's always somebody new or something coming into my life, and it's always like since I'm growing up, I'm also growing up. My like ideals and stuff are changing. No, it's interesting that way because like I really did feel connected with them, but just for some reason like it just some stuff happens, and like you just don't grow with the same people anymore.
grow apart. It's
That's
like
life.
Yeah.
That's life
But-
right there.
It's so weird though, like because like I would take classes with them, but it just
It just slowly
wasn't the
goes
same.
apart.
It was just really funny. Like it was really weird.
Yeah.
I think a second year, I moved up to varsity and they were in JV, so I didn't talk to them. I didn't see them anymore.
Wow.
I think that's what it was.
The fame got to you.
Yeah,
Stop.
that's crazy.
The fame got to
Thing
him,
got
bro.
you.
That's funny.
Yeah, but for me though,
Wild.
for me, I think I don't know how I felt about high school. 'Cause I think it was a little, like you said earlier, daunting. Such a funny word.
Daunting's the word.
But yeah, I think it was a little more daunting because it was like
You like that word?
like
now.
it was more serious because that's what defines you for going to
Mhm.
college if you really want to go to college. I didn't know what I wanted beforehand. I didn't even know if I was going to college or doing anything yet. So it was weird because I wasn't even supposed to go to San Fernando.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go to Sun Valley High School.
Are you really? Oh, that's right. Because of where we at.
Yeah, and you had to do a whole thing where you apply to San Fernando. And
Open
then,
enrollment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and then I did that, and then I went to San Fernando. I got accepted to San Fernando, right, during open enrollment, and then I went there, which I am glad I went there, because honestly, I didn't know anybody that was going to Sun Valley, because it was either Arleta, San Fernando, or Kennedy that people I know were going to. So it was like damn, where do I go? Like, because I know for sure if I went to Sun Valley, bro, I was gonna be like alone, bro. I probably knew
You already
one
have your
person.
signing day, bro. The
Yeah.
hats and
Yeah.
It's not even
As
called
a
Sun
middle
Valley
school?
anymore.
no, it's
Is
not.
it?
No, I passed by it because I go. Obviously, my work's over there,
Uh huh.
and it's not even called Sun Valley. I don't know what it's called anymore.
I
but
don't
it's
either,
like,
but it's not that.
it's like Prep
Is it?
Academy
Yeah.
or
Oh,
something.
It
like
used to
that.
be army school too, military school
Oh really?
at some point.
Really?
Yeah, they had a military section for it. And it was like
Oh.
military, like they would dress up in the camo and everything.
Oh, like
and,
cadets and
yeah.
stuff.
It's actually a really small school, huh?
It is.
It's the one. It's the one over there by the hospital, right?
Yeah, right across. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it's closer to the clinics, but yeah, that's all in the same
the
area.
clinics. Yeah.
All that's in the
Yeah.
same area though.
Yeah,
But yeah, no. But okay, well, what about your years during high school? Any advice or any just like, because I feel like there is a lot of growing pains in high school. You're kind of. I feel like that's really where you're finding yourself. You're finding the good, the bad, and the ugly, and trying to work through it all.
It's to not be too there's a word for it. It's to not be too not nervous, but not be too anxious about your future. Is in high school. Is really not to be too anxious during about your future. It's just stick to the present in high school or at any time in your life. Just stick to the present, there and now. Cause I know for sure for me it was like probably 10th grade or 9th grade, or no, yeah, freshman year. But like during one of those times where I was like, damn, what am I gonna do with my life? You know, because I think COVID happened.
Oh, you did go through high school.
Because I only had my first year was only a year and a half. I was there for. So all the friends I made, some of them I'm not friends with anymore, unfortunately. Some of them I still am. Some of them I talked to them through COVID and everything. But yeah, that's just life. And then some of them I didn't even see anymore in high school because I think they transferred, or there was that whole thing where if you didn't get the vaccine, you go to the Los Angeles Angels or something like that school.
Oh,
the heck, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look into.
I don't have to worry about that, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it was just an online school, and then people went to the, what's that other one? Continuation.
Oh yeah.
People went
North
to that.
Valley?
Yeah, I mean I kept in touch with some of them. Some of them I haven't. But yeah, that's just life right there, and just not worry about the future.
I think, high school's a little more weird, cause the first 2 years, it just felt weird. I don't know how to explain it. It felt like if every day was summer. That's the way it felt.
High school?
High school, yeah.
And
like that's a good or bad thing, you know. But like it felt like, I don't know why it feels like that for some reason. It felt uncomfortable. Like the first years, you know, when you're out on a hot day, it feels uncomfortable. That's what it felt like. But like, second year came, it was a little better, and I think I started feeling a little more better about myself. Cause when I first came in, I was like really skinny, and second year I was working out a lot. So I had all this confidence, and then I got a concussion that year, and that messed up a lot of things for me. And then right afterwards, my uncle passed away, and then that was like a whole mess with my head and stuff like that. So that was hard to get through, and I didn't really care about people so much at the time. I didn't even care about football no more. I quit football afterwards, and then that whole year, my whole 11th grade year, like came and went. Like that's like that year I barely remember. I didn't do anything really significant that year. I don't even know. Like I don't even remember like what like fruitful things I did that year. I don't remember. Then 12th grade year came and I went back to football, and I had a blast my last year. But I think living without football like showed me a lot, and I really wish that honestly, if advice I could give, I really wish you could like just like try everything out, because you don't know what you're gonna end up going into when you move on to college and stuff like that, and it gets difficult even when you get to college, because once you declare a major, you can't really move past it. That's it. You kind of have to go for that major, because if you want to switch it, you have to be in school for a lot longer. So I'd rather like even start now looking into like different stuff that you're into and stuff like that, and then try it out. And if you don't like it, obviously cut it out. But if you like it a lot, or even find like joy in it, then I pursue that. I would say pursue that in any way you can, because it's better to be involved in that than not be able to do that later on in life. And you know, when you go to college, try all the different classes you can. But yeah, expand your knowledge, expand your horizons, and see what you like, so you can figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life. And I think high school is the best place for that, because there's a lot of different subjects, and you could also enroll into college classes, and I think you could figure out what you want in life through that. So yeah.
And I feel like
Yeah.
for at least while you're in high school, just keep it short. Just enjoy the moments that you're in, but don't lose like track in whatever you're trying to do. So if that is like, I know right now I feel like when you're in high school, a lot of the dream is like, oh, I want to go play my sport at this level and blah blah. It's like, are you doing all the steps to play that sport at that level? And just having that realization of like, yeah, I am or no, I'm not, and then having the, even though you are not or you are, also don't forget to be a kid or have fun through and make those experiences that you want to make
Yeah.
through your high school career. But yeah, I just go out and try things. Do football. I wish I would have done football since my 9th grade year, but
I wish I
just,
got to do anything.
certain things.
Yeah, try everything, guy. I wish I played
Yeah.
basketball. My
That's
high school.
that's definitely what I would say.
Yes.
Try
I wish I
try
played
try.
basketball.
Try anything, bro.
Yeah, if you have interest, in it,
What's the
go do
what's
it.
the word?
Nike, just do it.
Get out of your comfort zone.
So, yeah, get out of your
comfort
circle.
zone.
Get out of your comfort
Man,
zone.
I don't know. It sucks so much because like basketball, they would always ask me if I wanted to play or not.
You should.
No, I was like, no. I was so fearful of being goofy, like looking goofy out there. Cause I know I didn't have the experience beforehand. Obviously, right? I was never trained. Why would I have the
Yeah.
experience?
Mm-hmm.
But like I was like, oh man, I'm gonna look so dumb out there in the court. I'm not gonna do that to myself. But I remember like trying football. It's like I look idiotic when I first tried to do it, right?
Yeah.
But
You never did it before.
and I never did it before. And I wish I played basketball. And it's so funny 'cause I love basketball more than I do football. I didn't even try basketball. I was too afraid of looking dumb. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't,
And
be,
try everything.
don't be too
Yeah.
afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Have a
Yeah.
growth mindset.
growth
Yes.
mindset.
You
yeah.
hear that a lot in high school. I
Yeah.
know that for
Just
sure.
I think one of the biggest things that kids deal with, don't care about what the person next to you is thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I know it's hard. No, it's hard, but just don't. Just have fun, do what you got to do, and continue on forward. Life's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Which life happening? Your transition from high school to college. High school to college. I feel like that was a big one for a
That's
lot
the
of
biggest
us.
one. That's
Yeah.
that's
That's literally your life changing moment.
It's so funny because like there's so much development that happens from middle school to college. 'Cause I remember in middle school I was very shy.
Mm-hmm.
Very shy, and then I entered a program called Project Grad, and they put me through little programs that like really like it was all about expanding your comfort zone and everything, and that really like shot me up a lot more, right? Like I became way more outgoing and stuff, and then high school came and went, right? And high school had a lot of friends. And then I would never say I'm popular, but like I'm pretty sure like every time I say it,
a lot
it's
of
like,
people knew you.
a lot of people knew me, but it's like when you say that, it's like okay, you're popular then. But like I don't see it that way.
Be
Obviously,
be
I was like the
humble, bro.
tallest.
Humble
one of the-
yourself.
Humble.
I was
bro.
like one of the tallest kids in school and stuff like that, so it was hard to miss. And then college happened, right? College happened, and obviously there's like who knows you? It's like you don't know anybody, right? And
Not unless you go see some.
huh?
Not unless you go see some.
Unless you go see something, that's true. But the one I went to was like straight up culture shock, totally different. 12 hours away. It was Humboldt. Didn't know any. I did know a few people. Sorry, I did live with one of my best friends, Jordan, and then I did have a friend over there named. I did have a friend over there too. She also went to high school with me, and it was cool to have them, right? But I didn't have them all the time, and I did have my own little friends, I would say, but obviously I don't talk to any of them now. They obviously like I feel like if I stayed there a year, that relationship would have developed more. But I met some pretty cool people over there, I would say. And that did like I would think that my comfort zone was already like enough, but going over there I was like, damn, I really have to even further branch out because I don't know how I'm gonna get work done, those group projects done and stuff like that if I didn't talk to my peers, right, and stuff like that. And I don't want to be with that one guy in the group who's like didn't do anything but still got an A, So like I didn't want to do that. But it was really funny because college was a lot for me. Like I think in total it was like 7 years of college. Because I went to Humboldt, transferred back. So I moved from a 4-year to community college, and I was community college for I think 4 years, I'd say, because COVID happened and I didn't want to go, and I was doing film, and I didn't want to go to CSUN and doing film school online. That just didn't make sense to me. So I stayed there another year. But coming back. Sorry,
You got it.
sorry. Coming back. Really like opened my eyes too, cause like I tried different things. I tried theater for once, and dang, I remember the first day I like first day I got into that class, I was like, dude, I'm so nervous right now. This is too much for me. Like I thought I was outgoing. This is a lot for me. Like all the games they make us do and stuff like that is like I feel so foolish right now. But like that's the point, right? And that even opened my whole world right afterwards, right? And I think doing that, it's like it makes stuff a lot easier. Like you're already up there, people are laughing at you. You know, you're in your most vulnerable state in theater, and like when you're outside, it's like, okay, this question is not gonna hurt me to ask. You know, so it helps a lot. I think I found myself a lot in college, more than I did my like in middle school, high school. I found myself a lot. Obviously, I quit football and everything, and I had to really figure out like what I wanted to do with my life. And football was no longer an option, and I didn't really want to do football anymore. So I discovered what I loved and what I wanted to do, and focus on myself essentially. But yeah, that's a really big transition.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, yeah, for like me at least during our year, it was crazy because no one had did it before. Like it was me, Jaimito, and then
Right, yeah.
Jackie doing what she was doing too as well. Like we were the three that were like, all right, go do this. Of course, we did have family that did like community college and all that stuff. But I'm talking like we laughed, you know, like in our family that wasn't, at least our
Common.
immediate family, that wasn't heard of. Like you should go to college, but you should go like here close by, you know. And no, I mean Jaimito obviously went the furthest. But
to go what he wanted to do.
Yeah, to do what he wanted to do. He pursued it. He pursued his dream, right? And that's awesome. And then for me, it was more of a thing of, well, okay, you go see the real world, get out there and live on your own, or stay here, try out the community stuff, and go from there. And it's like, well, these are very big different things, and it was just juggling the idea of wanting to do that and not being afraid of what was going on at that time. And because like how he said, for him it was your junior year. For me, it was my senior year of where my Nino Felix passed away.
That's right.
And
it was my sophomore year.
Oh, your sophomore year.
Yeah.
People that know, he was big father role model for me. And going into my last year, big reason why I played baseball. And it was just one of those things of like, all right, how am I going to do this? You know, like what are we going to do? And then Michelle helped a lot of like, just go do it. You know, and we did have other people, other factors, and you know there was upsetting arguments with my mom and stuff like that. But it's just doing it. I think was probably one of the best things I did in my life. And I think for anyone out there, it's don't be afraid of making that leap, and go do it, and have fun. And yeah, you might regret it, or you might get homesick, and you might want to come back, and that's fine. If you need to do that, do it. But go try it. Don't knock it till you try.
Try at least once.
Yes. At least once. Say that you were able to do it. Yeah. And but yeah, for me, it's kind of like what Miguel said. I knew no one. Like me growing up, I knew no one. No one that got to Chico State. I knew people that were there at that moment. Like someone that had graduated before me, which was, long story short, is from my dad's side, someone in that realm that was up there. Kind of coincidence. I didn't know she was there. But yeah, that's a whole nother story for another day. But yeah, knew her. So, but besides that, knew no one, right? She was older. She was doing her thing. Like I wasn't gonna, for me as a freshman, like I'm not gonna go bother her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, knew no one. Then went through it. Met Jeff. Great friendships. Like when they say college friends last a lifetime, yeah, they definitely do. Like I've known them now for years. But yeah, I guess the big part of this is like the transition from 12 to your freshman year is go do it and enjoy it while you're doing it, and just make sure whatever you're learning is something that you wake up wanting to learn. Yeah. Don't dread that, because I had that during my years, which we can go into when we get into our college aspect. But yeah, just find what you love and do what you love. Don't chase the dollar signs, because the dollar signs will follow. I strongly believe in that. Yeah.
For me, it's like, because I also didn't know anyone And beforehand, I said earlier that I didn't know what I was gonna do with after high school. I didn't know if I was even gonna go to college. I think it was just going to work somewhere. Don't know where, but I didn't know I was gonna be a business major. I was not thinking of that. And then they give you that one thing where those quizzes of what you could potentially pursue, like of what people see you as and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I was getting the business stuff, and I was like, oh, because at that point I think I was already like coming out of my comfort zone and talking more and stuff. And I was like, oh, like I could really see myself as a businessman, working at a car. What do they call them again? Dealerships.
dealership?
The car dealerships. Negotiating people. I see myself as someone negotiating contracts and stuff, this and that. And then so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to college. Did no community 4 year. Later on, decided a 4 year. But that was because Chachi's and Emilio and I think Miguel, I think he might have convinced me, and Jaime convinced me. All three of them convinced me to try to go out by yourself and live out there, so you could see what it's all about, right? I went right for my first year, totally alone. Didn't know anyone like Emilio, no one. I don't know anyone. I probably heard like one person from San Fernando Valley, but that man was like 60 years old plus. So like, I don't know this man. And then, so I'm alone. And then my first year, I'm living in the dorm. One roommate leaves because he had some difficulties. Another roommate leaves because he had some difficulties himself.
That's right.
So I lived in a dorm alone for a whole semester.
That's right.
A whole semester I lived alone. It for sure it was fun. A lot of experiences happened then. A lot of funny stories that I'll tell later on in a later episode. But a lot of fun stuff happened. Even my second semester, I did get a roommate. He was cool. He was nice. But you should try it once. And because even now, going to my second year of college, it's like, because I got homesick. I'm not gonna lie about that. It wasn't during when I was alone, but there was times where I was alone and I wanted to be home. And then when I got my roommate, that's when I started to get homesick. It was my second semester. And then I wanted to be home, because I guess you could say I'm a family man. And then I want to be with my family. I want to hang out with them. I want to chill with them, because we literally had this moment. Was it 2 weeks ago or last week? But I was sitting with Dad, right?
Yeah.
In the garage here. And then I think Emilio and Jaime are working on the bug or something. Or I think it was you and Emilio working on the bug. I don't know. Whoever it was working on something. And then me and Dad are sitting here. And then he told me this is what you miss, huh? And I was like, wait up. Why do I have to be the sensitive one? But wait up.
So the camera's off.
So he's chilling there. He's like, "This is what you miss, huh?" So I was like, "Yeah, this is what I miss." I understood him right away. I was like, "Yeah, this is chilling with everyone here, just sitting here watching people work on bugs while I'm just sitting being lazy, That's the awesome part." And then, it's just missing home and everything. It's not bad that you become homesick. Okay, it is not bad.
It's normal.
Yes, it is. It is life. That is life. Is when you get homesick. Because I think. I think you.
Yeah, I did. I definitely did get homesick.
Everyone. Someone misses home at some point during college, like
happen.
I did. I not because now I'm thinking of transferring this and that. Somehow I'm gonna come back home, right? I'm going back for my first semester of my second year, but other than that, it's just don't worry about getting homesick. You're gonna get homesick. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So, but if you do, just don't let it
hold you
affect
down.
your outcome.
Yeah, don't let it
hold you back.
Yeah, don't let it hold you back
back
in your classes and everything. Because
Yeah.
for sure your classes was the most important in college, obviously. Because you let those. Because if you your mental health in there becomes I don't want to say horrible or anything, but if you're not doing so good, and then you have your classes and everything, that's when you have to realize something that. Like you have to do something.
Yeah.
Let's come to a realization.
And what you do is you don't just like start drinking energy drinks to study, staying up all night and stuff.
Good.
Don't do that. Just literally what you should do is probably talk to your family, let them know how you're feeling, like I did, which was, I think it was after the semester or during the semester. Was it during? I think it was during my semester,
Yeah, it was
actually.
during semester, yeah.
But literally FaceTime them weekly, because for sure if you're missing your family, they're missing you.
Yeah.
So they will love it if you FaceTime them. FaceTime them often, very often, if you're missing them. And while you can even do it while you're studying. While you're studying, you could call them. And that is, I wouldn't say that's an awesome part of college, but part of college is figuring out more about yourself. It's definitely figuring out more about yourself.
Yeah, and I feel like you're losing out on an opportunity to grow. I feel like there's a lot of, so I went to Humboldt for 1 year. That was 1 year, and that's the only experience I get to talk about, because that's the only experience I ever like actually lived away from my family. And I feel like I grew a lot and learned a lot about myself through that 1 year alone. I really do feel like I missed out on being somewhere further away because longer because I feel like I could have grown even more as a person. And I feel like that's the only time too as well that I've ever lived by myself, technically, right? That I ever lived outside of my home. And that's like a feeling that, like, even though I missed so much from home, because like you never know what you miss until you don't have it, and then once you come back you're like, damn, I missed all of this. And I think when I came back after my first semester of Humboldt, it was I didn't, like, it was really cool. So like first semester, like first month was kind of hard, right? But then once school starts kicking up, you kind of like, that kind of takes over your mind, and you're not thinking about that stuff. But like I remember specifically, I was like, man, I'm really missing them right now, because like I'm about to hit Thanksgiving break, and I'm like, oh man, I can't wait for that. Like I really can't wait for that. And Thanksgiving break happened, and I'm like, I had that experience with them, but went by so quick. And then I came back, but like it helped enough. And that last month of school, it was so easy. And then I came back, and that's when I truly realized what I was missing, because I came back and we were working on my grandma's porch. We were fixing her porch, and we were all there working on it and everything. And it was just so cool, like, for like all the family to be together just to work on one thing, right? And it was just cool to hang out with them. And I remember coming back to Humboldt afterwards, after winter break. And I was like, that first week, I was like, damn. I'm not, because nobody's there yet. I think I was the first one there from anybody, and I was like, dang, I'm really sad right now. But after that, I was cool. But I really wish I had that. I really wish I had spent more time. Like, how long you were over there at Chico. I really wish I did that. Like, I really wish, because I don't really have a lot to talk about. I've been to places, right? I've been traveling and stuff like that, but never had like my own, like, I moved away and stuff like that. My own moved away story, right? And stuff
Well, I
like
mean,
that.
you did it for a year though.
It was a year, but it was a very short year. It was a very fast year.
You did
And
it though.
I did it. Yeah, that's very true. I did it.
That's already a plus
It
within.
wasn't like,
That's really an accomplishment within
Yes.
itself.
it is an accomplishment, but I feel like one thing I wish I did, like in general, not even just at Humboldt, I could have done it at any college I went to, was study abroad. Man, I wish I did study abroad. That's the one thing I wish I did. Because I love, like, my goal in life is just to like travel, right? And I would hope to like maybe one day find a job where I could work remotely anywhere, right? But like, I love traveling, and I would have loved study abroad, especially like in Japan, Germany, or like Mexico, go back to the motherland, that'd have been fun. And I wish, like, take advantage of that stuff.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I did that. That I did wish I do.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. College is fun.
Yeah, it's an
College is a
experience.
blast.
It's an experience. You just gotta allow yourself to be in the experience as well.
College is a
Yes,
blast.
and be open to so many things.
Yeah.
Like, literally be open, because you're gonna meet people you like. You're gonna meet people you don't like. You're gonna meet tons of people, tons of characters,
Yeah.
and I think that's what just makes college great.
College, yeah.
Yeah.
Take advantage of. They gotta take advantage of the programs it has there and everything.
Yeah,
Take advantage of the
take
stuff, the
advantage
clubs,
of that.
everything.
Do the weird club that you
Yeah.
want to do.
Because your financial aid pays for that. Your financial aid
Yeah.
pays for most
Yeah.
of those offices and stuff. You can go free therapy and everything.
Yes, go counseling. Go to counseling.
If you need it and comfortable
as
with
much
it.
as much as college can be stressful, it is also fun.
Yes.
And
sometimes you need someone to talk to other than your
Yeah.
family.
So man, take advantage of the stuff they give you. I know I wish I did. And if really think about what you want to do in life, and that's I think if you really don't know what you want to do, I don't know if a 4-year college is the best thing to go right into, because in community college you could take so many different classes, especially in the LACCD, the LA Community College District. You could take so many different classes from any one of those schools, and it all costs the same thing. So might as well take a class that take a weird class. I have this weird interest, and it's a class. Why not take it? Just take it. Find out what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Find out what it means. And if you're if you know what, I want to do this for the rest of my life, go for that. And I wouldn't necessarily go for the money. It's never about that. It should never be about that. It's just about what makes you happy. And just at the end of the day, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, that sucks. But if you're happy with the job that you have at the end of the day, then I think you're winning in life.
But I think with that though, I'm a strong believer. Yes, okay, I am a teacher. It is what it is. It's known. You don't get paid the best.
Yeah.
Right. But I feel throughout the years, where I've been, I'm doing what I love, and it has reached a point where it's yeah, we can invest in stuff like this that we couldn't do when we were younger,
Yeah.
Buy random little knickknacks that we have on the wall, stuff like that. So it's the money will come. You just gotta follow what you love to do,
Yeah.
and follow that plan. Whatever that plan is, go for it, and just do that. Don't chase the money.
Because it's not, you don't have to go to college. No one is gonna. At least I'm not. But I don't think we are even gonna think differently about you. I don't think anyone is. Because you're gonna do you're thinking of what you want to do. And you can go to college at any point in your life if you even want to go to college. But not even going to college, but going into a job. Yeah, be comfortable with that job, and going into any job. Because obviously, if you don't have a job experience or any experience.
Yeah.
Go work at McDonald's if you need to, bro. Go work at In-N-Out, any of those fast food places.
Yeah, go get the experience.
Just get experience.
And don't be afraid to apply for that job that you may not qualify for. You never know.
Oh, you never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Yes, bro. That's happened. Even me, where I'm at now, bro, I was a year out of school. It went from, I got back which I'm a 2020 grad, just so everyone knows. 2020 grad, went through the whole COVID situation.
That's right, you did.
And which I lasted with COVID for 2 months, where I was y'all know. Oh, you guys already made fun of me in the podcast actually about it. The Darth Vader and the
Oh
mics.
my god! Yeah.
You know how sick I was because my asthma. But yeah. So keep going. So 2020 COVID grad, went through the summer work construction for a little bit to get just ends meet to pay for bills and stuff, and then I was working for your mom, I think, for a week when they were moving out of the office. Remember?
Oh.
And then so we did that for a week, and then Jaimito was they're looking for a coach at Village, and it's I don't know if I really want to do that, and doing that was the biggest blessing, thank God that I did do it. And then from there was that in May, I started in September, January, campus safety for 6 months, summer school teacher in June, and then job offer for physical education in July. That's crazy how all that played out within the year. But yeah, it's just, you never know. Try it. Just try it.
Just be open is all you have to do. Just be open.
So with that, you're talking about the whole transition of work, right? And obviously, it's harder because you're not out of college yet.
I've never had a job in my life, so
this is a job. But
going to pay for it.
That's how you start.
It could be a job though.
If you guys
like,
hit
comment, and subscribe
down below, hit the like button, get us to 100. We're at 58 right now.
58.
But anyways, back to what I'm saying. Experience from transitioning for those new grads. We have a lot of new grads in our family, but the new grads of transitioning from graduate of college degree into the real world. Anything at all.
That's only something you guys can say.
I'm the recent grad here.
The only thing I can say is just don't be afraid.
I think, I would say I definitely got lucky. I would say that. But I know in the position that I'm in right now, it's not like the future that I want. Like I have a position right now. I'm a marketing assistant, but it's not like what I studied, right? Necessarily. What it includes is what I studied. Like I film stuff, I film content and everything for that job, but it's not like what I want to do, right? I'm a screenwriting major. I want to write stories. Like that's the thing I want to do. I want to write. I'm a writer, and I know I'm not gonna be able to like do that if I stay there, because that's not what I don't do that at all there, and I doubt they're gonna need that specific quality of me there, and it would be such a. I have this job right now, right after high school. Obviously, after college, because I need money. I need the money. And if I had another job, maybe as like an internship, like a screenwriting place, I would have taken that. But I don't have the money to do that. So, and I need the money for I need to get a car. So I'm saving up money for a car, and obviously I can't take internships right now, but hopefully when I buy that car and everything, I'm able to take internships, because I'm using this job necessarily to fund my future. I would say invest into my future.
Stepping stone.
Yeah, and look good on a resume. Obviously, marketing assistant. That's awesome. And I really wish that I wish during my last year of college, I really wish I took the opportunity to actually what's it called, apply for internships and stuff like that. I was just really worried because, man, a lot of these places ask you for a lot of experience when you don't have any, and I just thought they'd never like me, and I don't know why I thought that way. And then I was just so into figuring out how I want to further my life, and even now I'm discovering what I want to do for what I want to do in the meantime and stuff like that. And doing this job is making me figure out a lot, trust me. And but I'm glad that I was able to have a job after college. It was definitely a little scary for a month or so, where I was I don't know what I'm doing. I'm graduating, but I don't know what I'm doing. And it's gonna hit like that for some people, but I think if you would apply yourself, don't do what I do, what I did. I think if you took those last 2 years of college and look at what is available to you, ask your professors and stuff like that for advice. I really wish I did, because I knew I probably could have got something more in line with what I studied if I would have just opened up more and asked questions, right? But I was too focused. I was in college for so long that I was too focused on having fun. I feel like I had fun in specific moments of college. Right when I got into community college, right when I got to Valley, I moved to Valley because I went from Humboldt to Mission College. Right, Mission College wasn't that fun actually. It was a lot of stress. But Valley College happened, and I took theater, and then I had a lot of fun there. But right after that semester was 2020. It was a COVID hit, and I was barely in college. So, and then I went to CSUN, and I was like, I want to have fun, and I was so focused on that. And my first year at CSUN was such a learning phase for me. It sucked so much because it felt like I was back at Humboldt trying to learn everything, right? Cause CSUN, all my friends already that went to CSUN, they graduated already, so they weren't there no more. And I was just there trying to figure out everything. And luckily I had Francisco, I took bounced off a lot of ideas from him, and he's the reason why I took screenwriting in the first place, right? And it just I had this overwhelming passion to go for it, and I just wanted to have fun my last 2 years, right? I never had that experience in college, and then my senior year came, and I had so much fun, and then it ended like that, and it's damn, I wish I had more of that. I wish I took the opportunity to do that, and it's because when you're living here and you have your car, 'cause I had my car then, the Expedition. I was I just wanted to leave. I want to go because the long classes I had, 3-hour classes. I'm okay, I want to go to class and just dip right afterwards. I don't want to stay here, right? But they had a bunch of opportunities there to network with people and stuff like that. But damn, for some reason all that came my last year, and everybody came to me, and it was just a lot of fun that I had. But I don't know, it was interesting for sure. I don't even know what question you asked somewhere. I don't know where I was going with that.
Might have to cut a bit of what you said.
I don't even know what the hell.
Just
with the transition from graduating to a job.
That's
Yeah,
what it was.
working.
Okay, yeah, that was on it.
Basically,
That was on it, yeah.
entering the
workforce.
the workforce. So
I was there.
for me, it was like I said. I explained my year how it was.
Yeah.
And that was literally a full year. But I think it was more not losing sight in what you want to do. Because I feel like that does happen.
Yeah.
Like you do lose sight. Like for me, it was going out of school, it was always to be a physical education teacher. And a lot of people out there always judge for that. Like the misconceptions and well, you're just going to go and play. Like it's not about that for me.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's about growing kids and being able to teach them long life sports that fulfill something in their life, right? That's more than just the running we did because it was a punishment. Like
Yeah.
you don't want that. And it is a true passion of mine. But with that also being a true passion of mine, it's also a true passion of mine of being able to give back to my community, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't able to afford to play baseball my whole life.
Yeah.
Certain reasons, which is kind of funny because I was actually having a talk with your dad about this the other day about like, well, why is it that we didn't sign you guys up for baseball sooner? And it was like, well, because every time I would ask people at my household, it was, we don't have the money for it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, so my true fulfillment, I feel like, is, yes, education and all that is fun and I love it. I love it so much, even though some days you want to pull your hair out and, like, I feel like that's just part of the trade. But it's creating the whole, what STG is, right? The whole facility and athletics of being able to get kids to the level that they want to be at. And if not even to that next level, is just having them to do something that's other than running muck in the streets and creating wild children.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of the biggest things I say is, well, some people want to work with MLB players. I want to create MLB players.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's one of the biggest things is more than just MLB. I think when it comes down to it is that. So so I don't get into that. We can have that a different day.
Mm-hmm.
Get into that. But don't lose sight in what you want to do and what your goal is. Just because the world is leading you down this path, and I will get a little religious with this, but God has the plan for you.
Yeah.
And that plan that you're fighting so much to keep on might be the plan that he has for you. So stay on that path.
I concur.
Yeah. So don't be afraid of that. That's what I would say. Just simple sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I haven't graduated, but from college. But honestly, I hope. The only thing I can say, I hope. But I hope that after college, I do something that with my business degree. Maybe this podcast goes off. Maybe I have 1 million subscribers by then.
Maybe you're the one that helps me launch STG.
And then maybe that's where my major comes in, where I could finally do business things with this pod. And then, maybe have a good job on the line, But I think one advice that I could probably say that probably affects does affect people even after college is imposter syndrome. Is don't let that affect you. That you are there for a reason because you did something. You did something to be there. So you're there for a reason is what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what imposter syndrome is.
Imposter syndrome.
Yes, finally, bro. Freaking stuttering, bro. But yeah, you're there for a reason, and those people, wherever you are, want you there because they know you are qualified for that job or qualified for college, or because college accepted you for a reason.
Yes.
They seen your grades, seen how well they are, then they accepted you, so you're there for a reason. Just don't let that syndrome affect you.
That's a good one. That's pretty good.
It was, right?
Yeah, that is.
I felt like very
You Googled
spiritual.
You
No,
Google that right now?
no, bro.
Oh, that was just from the.
That was from the
Nice.
the thump right here,
I
bro.
respect it. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much today's podcast, bro. You have any questions? Did you find one?
I forgot to say in the intro the riddle.
Oh.
The riddle of the day is: I am not a gossip, but I get involved in everyone's dirty business. What am I? Hit it in the comments. Your guys' answer, or DM us the answer, or email
you know what
us.
else you forgot to do in the intro?
No.
You didn't introduce the new member of the Hate Me Love Me podcast.
That's right.
Oh
I mean,
my.
Antonio Caddies, I introduced him last week.
Did you? Oh
I
yeah,
did say happy birthday to him.
Yeah.
But our new hiree, Francisco.
Non-paid.
Yeah, not getting paid.
Internship.
Yeah, I guess it's an internship, but like, yeah. Francisco, he's hired. He's our writer technically.
Yeah.
Not for the podcast.
Not for
specifically,
this
but
specifically.
all the other little skits and stuff that we're trying to get into.
For our social medias.
Hopefully, bring you guys different type of content.
Yes.
A little more
yes.
quality, a little more edited base, a little
Mhm.
more fun.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe for you guys to repost.
Yes. Maybe if you guys reposted the videos now, it'd probably be more
Yeah.
better.
Maybe we would hit 100 followers.
But yeah, I mean, you kind of said this question. I don't want to ask that question. I don't want to ask that one either.
But yeah, no. Yes, we're excited
But-
for Francisco to join us. He seems excited for it too. Which
Well,
is
he
kinda
won't.
nice.
He won't be here on the pod talking with us.
Yeah, but a lot of the work that is being put out
yeah.
would be credited to Francisco.
Mhm, mhm.
And hopefully Miguel, because it sounds like they're kind of doing a little
yeah.
duo thing by the sounds of it from yesterday's meeting that we had.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
I guess I'll just ask that question. I mean, it's the only question she could relate to what we're talking about.
Okay.
Do you have a degree and from which school?
Oh, that actually, yeah, we've never actually, I don't think we've said the actual
Oh.
terminology.
We just said the schools you
Yeah,
went to.
so you want to,
I just graduated CSUN, California State University, Northridge, and I have a degree in screenwriting. And technically, I have a degree in. I have 2 AA degrees in one in film and electronic media, and the other one in sociology, and then I have a certificate in theatrical performance from LAVC.
I have, well, I attended Chico State, CSU Chico State up in, or it's CSU Chico. But
Yeah.
you get the point.
Mhm.
CSU Chico,
Mhm.
back in 2020, I graduated with a degree of Bachelor's of Arts in Kinesiology, which allows me to do everything I do. Oh, with a minor actually in diversity studies. So
That's right, you do.
you know,
I forget
do
about
have
that.
people hate
I
when I say
forget
it.
about that.
People hate when I say it, but I mention it. I work for that.
I
earned that
forgot
one.
about that. That's right.
Yes,
It's funny actually.
yes, bro.
It's so funny.
Yeah,
I
that.
have
Everybody told me about that. I was like, what?
I have a high school degree.
That's not a degree.
That's
That's a
not a degree.
diploma.
It's
That's
a diploma, yeah.
Oh, I'm considering it a degree.
That's not a degree, bro.
It's the only
have a
degree I
in,
have.
making it through life.
Nigga,
That's
do
what you
life,
should say.
honestly.
Oh,
Jeez, bro. But yeah, so yeah, that's where CSU Northridge, 2 community colleges degree, 2 different ones, right?
2 different ones, yeah.
Valley, and then the other one's from.
No, they're both from Valley.
Oh, they're for both from Valley.
No, there should be.
And
I need to
then-
go in
oh.
there and tell them, but I have everything.
Yeah,
done
checked
every
off.
for those. Yeah.
So yeah, and then CSU Chico.
I mean, wherever I go to school, I mean, maybe, because I did say earlier I was transferring or maybe staying in the same school, this and that, you know, whatever. But hopefully it's DH, maybe CSUN, maybe Mission I go community, Valley. Yeah.
Those are the degrees we have.
Mm-hmm.
Allow us to do what we do.
Anything else to say? Amazon gift list
Down below.
down
Hit the
below
link.
in the description. I think that's all. Follow us on all our medias, on our socials.
If you heard any stories from today that we left half off and you want to hear more about it, put it in the comments.
Mhm.
Let us know what
Be
you're interested in.
interactive.
Yes.
Like,
Yes,
comment,
please start
and
commenting.
subscribe.
ask for advice if you
Hit the
want.
notification bell. I think that helps us out a lot, actually. I think that helps the
Yes,
algorithm.
it does.
It
It
does,
helps
right?
push the videos.
Yeah, right.
But besides
Hit the
that, comment.
notification bell, yeah.
There's-
hit the
There's
notification.
about 70 people watching each video. I think someone's boyfriend did the math the other day, because I don't know if we're saying their names on the podcast, but someone's boyfriend, shout out to them because they do watch. Yeah, it's 94 views per video, so
Mm-hmm.
94 people should be commenting down below or liking or disliking. I'll take a dislike.
Yeah.
I'll
You
take a
dislike.
dislike.
That's all good.
Yeah.
And let us know what we can
Likes
do
or dislikes
better.
work towards
Yeah.
us. So
Let us know any episode
Constructive criticism
episode
helps,
ideas.
you know?
Let us know
Not-
any ideas you would like to see in this pod.
yeah,
If
if you want to hear
yeah.
more about us, please ask.
I think we're prolonging this.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, we are.
So,
right.
So like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. I hope you love me too. You know what? Nah, cause you know why? Hate me, love me. Do whatever you want.
Peace
Bless
out,
you
y'all.
all.
Bye.